Hello and welcome to this virtual Redway Runners Beginners Group introduction. And to give you a bit of background to the club and to welcome you all, I please pass you over to Martin, our club chair.
Hi, I'm Martin. I'm club chair. I always say I'm the person who gets all the blame for everything that happens in the club, but it's all my fault, I think was the words I was looking for. I know you're going to be very nervous starting a beginner's course with us. Please don't be worried. Please take your time going through the course and do enjoy it. That's the biggest thing we want. We want you to start a running career, if you like. So at the moment you're working towards 12 weeks of running and graduating at 5K. We want you to continue after that and have a lifetime friendship with running. So we hope that's what you're going to get out of it, particularly. But before we get into all that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Redway Runners. Redway Runners was formed on the 1st of January 2011. And when we started it, we only wanted 10 to 25 people. We needed to get the club going. But we've grown fantastically since that time. And we went up to 3,600 members. Because of coronavirus, we dropped a bit and we're around about 2,700 members nowadays. So it's grown fantastically. We've now done over 115 beginners courses. We've got a lot of experience of doing these courses. We keep adapting them and learning, and we always welcome your feedback from the courses so we can make them better as we go along. When we set up the club, we put some principles in place for Redway Runners, and they're still as valid today as they were when we started the club. And those principles are around about having fun, being social, the club's for the benefit of the members, and also value for money, as you hopefully found when you joined the club, £5 membership to join for a whole year, right to the 31st of March anyway. So that's a bit about what the club's about. And in joining the club, we do various bits of communications. Hopefully now you've joined the club, when you tick the box, you said you're interested in receiving the club weekly email. And so you get a weekly newsletter from the club telling you what's going on all around the club and even some of the beginners information as well. And we also have a very active Facebook page. So have a look for that. If you haven't liked us yet, have a look. It's for Redway Runners MK. So look for the Redway Runners Facebook page. During the course, if you have any questions, please do ask, and do ask your run lead for any questions. If your run lead doesn't come back to you for any reason at all, just mail me. Just reply to the club's weekly email and I'll try to help. During the course, don't worry if you're too fast or too slow. Just speak to your run lead and they will be able to give you some options that make you sure you stick with the course. But if any reasons you can't stick with the course or don't want to stick with the course for any reason, just let the run lead know as well, so we know what's happening and where to take it from there. During the course, some key dates. Obviously, you're now approaching week 1, and we've told you the date you're going to do your graduation, which will be a 5K distance, so that's just over 3 miles. Hoping we'll be able to do that at a free park run, but otherwise we'll set another 5K opportunity up for you to do that. About 5 to 6 weeks before the graduation, if you want to order some nice green club kit, there's lots of opportunities, and we have some standard kit always available on our club website. So do have a look at that about 5 weeks before your graduation, so it has time to be posted to you. Also, another thing we do for you is with the graduation, you have the opportunity to get a graduation medal as well, to recognise your achievement of completing your 5K. And we'll give you more details of how you can purchase that, in the emails that your run lead will send to you while we're going through the course. So here you are, you're thinking about what do you need for the course. There's really 2 or 3 things you're going to need. Some running shoes. For the ladies, a sports bra, and I'm told not to talk about the sports bras too much, so I'll move on quickly from that. And for those of you doing the courses in the evenings, you're going to need a head torch as well. All these things are available from local running shops. We've got a few in Milton Keynes with Decathlon and Up and Running. And the good news is now you're a member of Redway Runners, you get a discount on a couple of those shops, like at Up and Running and Runners Need. So you can get your membership card from your Redway Runners Love Admin account. At the top in the green bar, there's a button that shows membership cards. So print that out and take that to your local shop, and you hopefully will get a discount off the kit you're going to be buying. Don't forget, while I'm talking about your Love Admin account, to keep your profile up to date. so that if we can contact you if we need to, and we've got your emergency contact details as well. When you filled in the joining form, you would have told us about any medical issues. But if you have any week-to-week medical issues, just please talk to your run lead and let them know, and they can talk about how to think things forward. If you've got any illnesses or injuries, please consider about whether running is the right thing to be doing and should be coming along to them as well. You're now starting a journey. For your beginners group, your run lead will be setting up a Facebook page for you, so make sure you join that. You'll be getting homework, and I'll let Annette talk more about that as well. Just a couple of other things I'd just like to mention for those doing the courses where we're getting together. We do like to take photos during the courses and to share them on our social media. And sometimes we'll do videos as well, so please be aware of that. If you don't want to be in those photos or those videos, just talk to your run lead so they can take that into account. And these courses are all about enabling you to run, and we will provide you with encouragement. But what I would say is our run leads aren't coaches. They are run leads, and they're going to enable you to get through the course. But if you want to get more of a coaching aspect to your running, we do have, all of the run leads will have various contacts that they can point you in the direction of. Just a few of the names are like Gareth Snelson, Adam Gibson at Greenlight, Katie Tucker, Campbell, Body Limits. So your run leads will be able to give you those contacts of who people you might want to talk to. But from this, you're going to be starting a journey into running. We hope you're going to enjoy it. Simon's telling me I've spoken far too long already, so I'm going to stop talking there and let Simon hand over to Annette, I think.
Thank you, Martin. And there you go, a very comprehensive background to Redway Runners and all the things that we can offer you. I'm now going to pass you over to Annette, who leads all of our beginner groups, and she's going to tell you a bit more about the practicalities of the group and how it runs and what to expect.
Hi, so welcome and well done in joining the courses. I'd just like to give you a little idea of what you should expect from the courses that we provide. The aim of the course, obviously, as we've said, is to get you to run 5K, but we're not going to rush you straight into that. The whole idea of the course is that we build up very, very gradually, adding a little bit each time until you can just run further and longer. And a lot of you will be sitting there and saying, it's not going to work for me, and you'll be surprised. You really will be surprised. So every course runs in the same way, and we have a set program that we follow, that we've developed over we've done many of these courses, and we've developed the program along those lines, always adapting it. So if you do have some feedback, please feel free to feed back to us about it. But we think we've honed it pretty well by now. So unfortunately, the bad news is you won't get to 5K on one run a week. So you will always have the one run that you may do with us, but you will need to do some homework. We may be able to provide courses for you, other sessions for you to attend, or you may have to do it on your own. You can always grab the kids and let them run with you or ride with you, and it can become a whole family thing. But you will need to do at least 2 homework sessions on top of the run that you attend with us, and that will be guided by your run lead, who will send out an email every week and letting you know what your homework will be. We do need you to do that because you need to do that to be able to get to the 5K, preferably uninjured. And on that note, often we find that new runners are very, very keen and will often try and do more than we've asked you to. And all I'm going to say is, please, please only do what we've asked you to do. It may be tempting to go out 5 or 6 times a week because you're enjoying it, and you will enjoy it. But please, please don't, because the aim is to get you there uninjured. And if you do too much, there's always that risk of injury. On that note, as Martin said before, we are run leads. We're all qualified run leads, but we aren't qualified PTs or coaches, or even more important, injury specialists. So if you do find that you develop an injury, please don't ask your run lead. They're not able to diagnose, but we do have contacts in the club where people can help you. It's an unfortunate thing. Running is high impact, but we do everything we can to get you there uninjured. So, as Martin mentioned, it's a very cheap sport. I'm sure every runner will agree. You'll need a good pair of shoes, as Martin said. And the thing, I will talk about sports bras just because I can. They do need to be fitted. Ladies, you do need one. And please get them properly fitted, and you will find a huge benefit from them. So please do that part of it as well. Okay, so this is all I've just talked about, what you're going to do for us. Now, what are we going to do for you? So we will provide support, we will provide encouragement. Every week you'll get an email from your run lead, giving you your homework, reviewing what sessions that you've done and talking about that. But your run lead is also there to ask questions. As Martin said, we'll also set up a Facebook page where you can interact with other people on your course, because the secret of the success, I believe, is the group support that you get from other people. So use your Facebook group for that, and use your run lead for that as well. So that's all there for you, and we're there for you to answer any questions that you need. If you need to feedback, please do so. It's what we're there for. So I think that's enough about the course. We do have a few etiquette rules when we're running. We use the Redways to run on, but we're not the only users of the Redways. We tend to defer to other users at all times, really. We'll defer to cyclists, we'll defer to walkers. And so when you're in the run, you'll often hear people shouting bike, keep left, or pedestrian, or people will call out, and you just need to react to that. We run to the left on the Redways, and we keep on the left side. And then also the other things you might need to notice and to call out for are the yellow posts. Make sure that they get called out, because it's quite often that you're running in a group and everybody parts for the yellow post, apart from the person who misses it and runs straight into it. So please listen out for those calls. For that reason, we suggest it's best not to wear headphones, so that you can hear those calls and hear the run lead's directions. So I think that's all I needed to say, unless I've forgotten anything, and I'm sure someone will remind me.
Thank you, Annette. That's great. Obviously, you may have questions of your own, which we haven't addressed this evening. And if that is the case, please feel free to, you can either email us, as Martin's told us, or we will be setting up a Facebook group, especially for your Facebook, for your beginners group. Use that as a way of being able to reach out and ask any questions. And there's lots of other ways you can contact us as you go to our website. You'll always have somebody will have the answer, or know who will have the answer for you. All that's left to say is thank you, Martin. Thank you, Annette, and we wish you well on your running journey. Good luck.
Good luck.